Hello guys and girls around the world. Sorry for being away for so long, uh, but have been trying to focus on my health and trying to focus on my new job. Uh, I actually have been now working for a little bit more than 6 months, and I'm really starting to enjoy life again. I think this separation and divorce from my kid's mother could have been the best thing that has ever happened to me and to my own physical health. So fingers crossed, life is getting good and better and better. And only thing now is that we need to fix Sweden. You know, the socialist dream world that Denmark now is setting up border controls against because they don't want Islamic terrorists or criminal immigrants crossing into their country from Sweden committing criminal acts, such as bombing of the tax house, as I've done now in Copenhagen, and shooting people, etc. etc. Crimes in Sweden are shooting through the roof. And in one town in southern Sweden now, the police goes out and say that citizens need to take care of the safety in their own towns. Yeah, I shit you not. I will drop all the sources in the text below this video. Well, right now, the leading parties in Sweden are starting to talk and sound a lot like the Sweden Democrat has for the last 20 years. There's only one problem still. There's no action being taken to prevent criminal immigrants to enter Sweden. Actually, this year, the Migration Office is granting asylum to around 180,000 new migrants from the Middle East. Sweden has right now roughly 2,500 immigrants, 2.5 million immigrants that we have granted asylum since the 1980s. Another 200,000 to this will surely take its toll on welfare, schools, police, hospitals, etc. The Social Democratic Party has claimed for years now that we have a working border patrol and we have a working immigration. Problem is that we have no border patrol. And since 1 week back, Denmark now has decided to put up a border control for people traveling from Sweden to Denmark because they don't want criminal immigrants, they don't want Islamic terrorists coming to their country from Sweden. Sweden, who is a haven for Islamic terrorists because we treat them in hospitals, we give them housing, we give them secret identities, we give them welfare, and we let them back in like nothing has ever happened. You know, the Swedish government doesn't want to class ISIS as a terrorist organization because they cannot forbid people to take part in clubs and organizations. So basically ISIS is the same as your neighbor's chess club here in Sweden, so you know. Sexual crimes are shooting through the roofs, and if you look at the statistics, it's Afghanis, Northern Africans, Muslim men, and the 2% is Eastern Europeans and Swedes. But that has nothing to do with migration, right? Then we have Greta Thunberg, who is working very, very good in making us feel ashamed of flying. We should be ashamed of driving cars. At the same time, 98% of the world's oceans is polluted from the Middle East or Eastern Europe or Asia. But there Greta doesn't go. So I don't know. I have actually lost my focus about these discussions online. All I can say is that something is very, 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 very wrong, and I just hope that we soon can start discussing facts instead of opinions, and hopefully that can lead to a better world for everyone, except for criminals that should be shot in the head and buried, if you ask me. Take care now.